122-pounder, 10-5, man. What the good Philly sports TV, bro.
Goodfellas, bro. All right, man. Let's talk about Leo Santa Cruz. I heard through the grapevine. How long will you be mine? I heard that Leo Santa Cruz is going to be unifying with Mark Magsayo, who just, I'm sorry if I butchered his name, who just defeated Gary Russell for the WBC belt. And now Leo Santa Cruz could be, I roll up. I didn't want to unify with Gary Russell, but Magsayo, I roll up. So the word on the street is that he'd be fighting Mark Magsayo. Now, what I told y'all, bro. And look, hey, bro, look what on here. Look, I know it ain't the grapevine, but look what's on this shirt, man. Look at divine intervention. Look at this real quick. Hold on. Won't you do it? Hold on. Look at this shorts. Hold on. I can't zoom in. Hold on. Let's see if I can see this. It say grapevine. Look at that, man. You know it's the truth, man. Come on now. Let's talk about it. Shout out the Boxer playlist of the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel when you're here. All right. So apparently I heard that next Leo Santa Cruz will be taking on Mark Magsayo, and they did exactly what they intended to do. And that's to get the belt. That's to get that belt out of Gary Russell hands. And I knew when Leo Santa Cruz said in the post-fight press conference after he beat Kingdom Carleball, and he said, I'm ready to unify. I'm ready to fight anybody. And all of a sudden, you ready to fight anybody, not a Gary Russell, ain't got the belt in his possession no more. That just lets you know everything that you need to know right then and there, right here, right now. You know, everything that you need to know right then, right now. That lets you know everything about his character. And it seemed like Al Haymon loved the Ducks more than anything. So, I mean, that is what it is. And that's what you're getting out of the whole thing. And that's what they're doing. Like I said, you know, people talking about, well, you got to sign the PBC. Why? It ain't like it's guaranteed you a fight. Gary Russell been over at PBC for the longest. You know, Gary Russell been at there the longest, and they can never deliver him a premium fight. You say it's the money, but they find money for Canelo quick. How much money can a 126-pounder want? If you want to get paid like a welterweight, that should be no problem. You had $1.5 billion, bro. You had $1.5 billion, and you couldn't have gave Gary Russell $5, $3, $4 million. You know what I'm saying? To go in there and fight, man. Come on, that's horse crap. Y'all, you know, Al saved him from Leo Santa Cruz too. Remember when, you know, Al Haymon, he was ordered to relinquish split some of the fighters with Oscar De La Hoya, and Leo Santa Cruz was one of the fighters that went back with Oscar De La Hoya, and Oscar De La Hoya went instantly to go make that Rigondeaux fight. Leo Santa and Al Haymon found the money to buy the contract back. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. He found money for the other. He found money for Canelo. He found money for the buy Leo Santa Cruz contract back. And like I said, Leo said, you know, I asked for the fight. I'm not sure why. Man, you know what happened. You ain't want to take that fight, bro. You ain't want to fight Gary Russell. Boy put his arm around your daddy who was sick, and you still ain't do nothing about it. I know people say, well, Leo's such a nice guy. When I press him, it's just like, oh, he's just such a nice guy. I feel y'all on that. Killing with kindness, ducking with kindness. Hey, yo, that should be a shirt right there. I should make. I'm gonna start slinging shirts when I get it all together. You know, ducking with kindness. I'm gonna put that in my notes. Hold on. I'm at the point where I gotta write stuff down or I forget it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna start putting down my ideas so I don't forget them. But like I said before, all them years he could have fought Gary Russell, bro. And they didn't fight. All of a sudden now he get a chance to get a shot at the WBC belt, and here he comes. Quack, 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 quack. You know, he waited for them to stay waited for him. They waited to strip that man, bro. They waited to strip that man. That's all they waiting for now. All of a sudden, they can unify with Mark Magsayo for Leo Santa Cruz. Told y'all, man. I'll be talking about dudes need to sign the PBC, bro. DBC do the brothers dirty. Think about it. If Oscar De La Hoya got Gary Russell contract somehow, right? In that same split, and that's in that same split, you know what I'm saying? And they try to say, well, we gonna make Gary Russell versus Paul Williams, right? We gonna make Gary Russell go up several weight classes, and we gonna make him fight Paul Williams. You know what I'm saying? Well, come on. Al Haymon would be like, Mystical, too bad. Feel sorry for you. You going down, too bad. Feel sorry for you. That's how he would have did. That's how he would have did Gary Russell. He's gonna have to go and do it. Just like Nike said, go and do it. Come on, that's just how they playing it, bro. And you trying to get people who built their channel, and they built their channel based on a certain fan base and a certain group, and they scared to speak the truth, because they don't want to get banished. I got banished, and my numbers grew after that. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to run my channel. You gonna have to whoop my ass. You still going to tell me how to run my channel, because you want how you gonna ask build a community? You want everybody to think how you want to think. Don't that sound like a cult? Ain't that what that sound like, a cult? That sound like a cult, bro. Then they said people paying memberships right now. Man, please. You better get out of my face with all that bull jive. You better get out of my face with all that bull jive. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. But I mean, hey, some people just need a friend. Some people need people. I grew up in my household as an only child. That's how I grew up, as an only child. So I don't need nobody most of the time. But female companionship and some kids sometimes. Kids make everything feel better. That's it. Dog, that's it. But like I said, people need people. But at the same time, they come on, man. We keep providing the receipts on Brother Haymon. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they got that built out that man's hand. People say, why he didn't cancel the fight? Then they would have stripped him. And then he would have been out another year with a shoulder injury, with not being able, talking about Gary Russell not being able to put food on his family table. But everybody come down hard. The media come down hard on Gary Russell, but don't nobody talk about Keith Thurman, who was gone for almost 3 years. Got what he wanted and got up out of there. He was gone for 3 years, bro. Earl Spence he didn't fight last year. I don't care. It was a self-inflicted wound. Glad he good, but all his shit is self-inflicted wounds. Shit happened in sparring, self-inflicted. Everybody sit there and talk about Gary Russell not fighting, but you know why they do Gary Russell like that? And I couldn't find this word on the live to save my life yesterday. He pro-black. That's why they do him like that. That's why he do it like that. He pro-black. And then they also said, let me squeeze this in here. They also said that Luis Nery will be fighting Stephen Fulton. If Luis Nery win, why he fighting Stephen Fulton? Out of all the people that he can fight. Now this is where I dropped the hammer on Stephen Fulton. Bonus coverage. And I finished talking about this. It's just on my mind. The Lord put it on my soul this morning. Luis Nery coming off a loss to Brandon Figueroa, right? Watch Fulton fight him. Now, he can't be undisputed because they making MJ, the dude to be Danny Roman. They order 2 mandatories at the same time. So, we talking about the blacks, Dominicans having it bad in boxing. They do a lot of them Eastern Europeans wrong too. So they order 2 mandatory films, so they can't unify. Okay, why not a Figueroa rematch? Maybe Figueroa, want to get on the winning side of things, or maybe he want to move up. That's what he said. Maybe he don't feel comfortable. Luis Nery is ranked number 7. Hold on, he ranked number 7. Let me show y'all Philly boys something. He ranked number 7 in the WBC, right? He hosts the WBC. Luis Nery It's ranked 12th in the WBO and Lean ranked 9th. How you gonna turn around and fight Luis Nery and not fight Raisa Lim and say Raisa Lim and nobody? And it was always Luis Nery. He just had a debatable with Carlos Castro, right? He just had a debatable with Carlos Castro. He barely beat Carlos Castro last night. I mean, Saturday night. 94, 95, 95, 94, 96, 93 at a split decision, bro, in the 10 rounder. Well, how is he end up with the fight, bro? I told y'all Al Haymon keep doing their brothers dirty, man. Every brother ain't a brother. And what they gonna do now is build they gonna build Fulton's rap off beating the Mexican. I just beat a Mexican. They gonna build his rap off of beating the Mexican. That's how they think they gotta build fighters up in the lawsuit. The Crawford's press release about the lawsuit. You know, you quoted Floyd saying how Bob Arum only believed that Mexicans could sell, brothers could sell, but they doing the same thing Bob Arum doing. They favoring Hispanics over the brothers. They saying the brothers can't sell. That's why Keith Thurman was on a card that was 95% Hispanic. He was the only brother on the card, other than Keith the Bounty Hunter. He was on the undercard, but the main card, you know what I'm saying? He was the only brother on the main card. He was the only brother on the main card. He was the only brother on the main card. But ain't nobody saying nothing about that, bro. Like I said before, why can't fight Rice Salim? Come on, niggas be full of shit, bro. But you know, Leo, they got that. They did that for Leo. They got that belt at that man's hand. Had he canceled the fight, they would have robbed him. I mean, they would have stripped him. And then he wouldn't have been able to get a paycheck for over a year. And then he came back and he wouldn't have got a payday. They would have talking about 150, 200. I'll be doing the brothers dirty, bro. Dirty. Out of all the stuff that Kelly Swanson did to all these brothers, man, trying to follow all the black press people in the bathroom and all that, and treating them and saying all this borderline and pure racist stuff to all the black reporters. Fred ain't going about it the right way, but he telling the truth, bro. He telling the truth. Sitting them all the way up high in the seats. And it's a black company. And they got Magna Media, you know, running it, and they known done racist things to some of the press media, bro. But then again, they give all the brothers the hard time, but let Stevie Kim keep walking in there, and they call Al Haymon Hitler, bro. It's a good day when PBC fight. Let's let you know what time Al on. You even say you could do the dope boy, even they don't care, will know what's going on in the hood, or they don't care. He know what's going on. Man, Al Haymon don't care nothing about black fighters. Don't feel like you got an obligation to work for the brother. Look how he doing. AB telling y'all so much in Morris Code. Don't come over here, bro. They ain't got no money, and they don't treat you the right way. But they find a way to treat Al, find a way to treat Leo the right way. You know what I'm saying? They find a way to treat a number of fighters the right way. Canelo come over, they find $40-50 million for him. Crawford come over, oh, we broke. Cool. Crawford go over there and sign his life away. He'd be just like Gary Russell. Ain't no point in messing with them, chasing them fight, man. Might as well fight them outside the ring. You Bernie, few them niggas from Omaha come with baseball bats and beat they butt in their neighborhood. Go baseball bats and beat them up in the neighborhood. Get satisfaction on them. Doing it that way. Because you come over. My bad. I have this damn new gaming mouse I still ain't got used to. You come over there and they're gonna treat you just like Gary Antonio. Well, no, not Antonio. What is it? Gary Russell Jr. Gary Allen Russell Jr. Gonna treat you just like this guy. That's who you gonna be. Hold on. You're gonna be just like Gary Allen Russell, excuse me. Anytime you come with that pro-black stuff, man, you get deducted. You're gonna end up just like him. And they found a way to make Magsayo and They find a way to make Magsayo, and they find a way to make Leo Santa Cruz. And right after you lost your belt, come on. You're trying to tell y'all so many words. He could not go 3 years without a paycheck. People getting on him. Oh, I can't stand. And they brainwash people through the media. They brainwash the brothers to turn on Gary Russell. That's a fact. They brainwash Gary Russell. He got to say what he's saying. He can't leave Al Haymon. I know that for a fact. Now he lost. He probably can leave. Al Haymon would not let him do nothing else. He could sit with Eddie Hearn. He could talk to Bob Arum. He had deals that I know for a fact he wanted to take from Top Rank and the zone. And he couldn't take them because Al Haymon wouldn't let him take it. He would not let him take that deal. And then you got two other brothers that's fighting. Of course, he gonna make them pay for it. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. Do you want to get in the mix with that BS? Well, they favorite man. Well, just go sign all Hispanic fighters then. Like I said about Bob. Bob should just control everything under 147 to 140 pounds. Just deal with cheaper fighters, man. Leave the big boy shit to everybody else who wanted to pay and don't complain about paying fighters. Bob worth $300 million, bro. 90 years old. What else you trying to buy? Come on, how much weed and how many Rolls Royces and suits can you buy? You know? And it's messed up. And I ain't saying Magsayo, he won the fight clearly. I'm not going to put a curve to scale because he had a hurt arm, but Gary Russell didn't fight. People say, why you just didn't get arm surgery? If I rehab my arm 10, 15 years ago and it held up for 10 to 15, I'm good. He said, well, you shouldn't have been in that. All these dudes inactive, bro. Look at him. When the last time Earl fought, bro? How many times did Ugas fight last year? Let me see. How many fights did Ugas fight last year? Be killing me with this, bro. These dudes are media zombies. They believe what they told. Ugas fought one time last year, 2 times in 20, 2 times in 19, 3 times in 18. Every post 18, he fought 2 times a year. That's one more than Gary Russell in most years. Earl ain't fought since 2020. Ain't nobody screamed strip him. Him messing up his eye, that's his fault. That's not my fault. Him flying through a window, that's his fault, not my fault. Why ain't nobody talking about stripping Earl Spence, bro? With these phantom mandatories and Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman now, bro. Like I said before, they favor Latino fighters over there. That's a fact. And if them making Mark Magsayo and Leo Santa Cruz transition so easy, it's crazy. I mean, it ain't about the money. It's about Leo didn't want to fight. But that's all I got to say, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Check me out on Spotify. Just uploaded a new podcast earlier this morning. Goodfella TV podcast on Spotify. Goodfella TV podcast on Anchor. Support me. You can listen to live last night. And some more exclusive bonus covers coming. Ad free over there. It's free audio. Close your backlight. You got to worry about YouTube ads, anything like that. So Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast, and Anchor, Goodfella TV podcast. You keep listening, supporting, and I get accepted to Google and Apple and all that stuff. So spread the good word. And if you got a touchy topic that you want to talk about on the podcast, I can touch on it and say what I want to say on there. Appreciate the love, support. Check the Box Room or playlist out. Other than that,